Imagine being locked inside a prison, where the guards don't control anything. No rules. No protection. No escape. The doors are shut, but inside, chaos rules. Gangs decide who lives, and who doesn't. Violence is not punished, it's expected. And survival? That's entirely up to you. This isn't a movie. This isn't fiction. This is one of the most dangerous prisons on Earth, a place so brutal, so out of control, it's often called the worst jail in the world. And once you're inside, you may never come out the same. Welcome back to the FactsTube. Today, we're stepping into a place that most people can't even imagine. A prison so dangerous, even the authorities struggle to maintain control. This is the story of CECOT prison in El Salvador, also known as the Terrorism Confinement Center. And what happens inside will shock you. The rise of the world's most feared prison in 2023, the government of El Salvador made a bold and controversial decision. To fight rising gang violence, they built one of the largest prisons in the world. A mega prison designed to hold tens of thousands of inmates. Its name? CECOT. Located far from the public eye, surrounded by heavy security and isolation, this prison was built with one purpose: to break the power of gangs. And they didn't hold back. Mass arrests swept the country. Suspected gang members were detained by the thousands. And within months, CECOT became home to some of the most dangerous individuals in the nation. But what makes this prison different isn't just its size. It's how it operates. Life inside CECOT: the moment inmates enter CECOT, everything changes. They are stripped of identity. No personal belongings. No privacy. No communication with the outside world. Cells are overcrowded. Dozens of inmates packed together, sleeping on metal bunks or bare floors. Lights stay on 24/7. There is no escape from the constant brightness. No sense of time. No sense of day or night. Meals are minimal. Basic food. Just enough to survive. And the routine? Wake up. Sit. Wait. There are no rehabilitation programs. No education. No entertainment. Just confinement. But here's where things get darker. Control through fear. CECOT is designed not just to imprison, but to control. Armed guards watch every move. Surveillance is constant. Inmates are rarely allowed outside their cells. And when they are, they move in strict formation. Hands behind their backs. Heads down. No talking. No eye contact. Punishment is immediate. And severe. Because this prison runs on one principle: absolute discipline. There is no room for rebellion. No tolerance for resistance. And yet, even with all this control, fear still fills every corner. Why it's considered the worst? So what makes CECOT the worst jail in the world? It's not just the harsh conditions. It's the complete loss of humanity. Inmates are treated less like people, and more like threats that must be contained. There are no second chances. No rehabilitation. No hope for change. Human rights organizations have raised serious concerns. They argue that conditions are inhumane. That mass detentions may include innocent people. That the system sacrifices justice for control. And that once inside, there is little chance of fair treatment. But supporters argue something very different. They say this prison has done what nothing else could. Crime rates in El Salvador have dropped dramatically. Streets that were once controlled by gangs are now safer. Families can walk outside without fear. So the question becomes, is this prison a necessary evil? Or a violation of basic human rights? The psychological impact: imagine living in a place where you can't speak freely. You can't move freely. You can't even think freely. Days blur into nights. Weeks into months. Months into years. The constant surveillance, the lack of human connection, the endless routine, it breaks people. Mentally. Emotionally. Completely. Some inmates become silent. Others become aggressive. And some lose themselves entirely. Because in a place like this, survival isn't just physical. It's psychological. No way out for many inmates. CECOT is not just a prison. It's a dead end. Trials are slow. Legal processes are complicated. And for those accused of gang involvement, the chances of release are slim. Families often don't know when, or if, they'll see their loved ones again. And inside the prison, time stands still. No progress. No change. Just waiting. The global debate: CECOT has sparked a global debate. Some countries look at it as a model. A solution to rising crime. A way to regain control. Others see it as a warning. A place where human rights are pushed aside. Where justice becomes questionable. And where power goes unchecked. The truth? It depends on who you ask. But one thing is certain: this prison has changed the way the world looks at crime and punishment. A prison where freedom doesn't exist. Where hope is rare. And where survival is never guaranteed. CECOT is more than just a jail. It's a symbol of control, of fear, of a system pushed to its limits. And whether you see it as justice, or something far more disturbing, there's no denying one thing: this is one of the most extreme prisons ever created. If this shocked you, hit the like button. Subscribe to the FactsTube for more unbelievable stories from around the world. And comment below: do you think prisons like this are necessary, or too extreme? Because sometimes, the most dangerous places on Earth aren't islands. They're places built by humans. I'll see you in the next one. Stay curious, stay aware.